Welcome to Tiger Meat Podcast. From Portugal, always with real tigers.
And here we are for another episode of the NATO Tiger Meat Podcast. This time, we are joined by Captain Stojki from Poland and Captain Nozzle from the host nation of the exercise, Portugal. You both have quite a bit of experience with NTM. How is it going this edition so far?
Well, from my side, I think it's going great. We're having so much fun and definitely practicing a lot of things that we don't get to practice whenever we're alone and by ourselves in Poland. So obviously any kind of LFE is always a good thing for us. So I'm having fun. It's definitely, I've been here in 2021. So our ops tempo is actually a little better this time around. Back in 2021, we didn't bring enough pilots to basically have any time off. So what we would do, we would go for 12-hour shifts all day, every day, with no break in between. Plus, our hotel was an hour and a half away, so we would roughly spend 15 hours at work every day, and that was rough last time around. So this time we're a little bit more packed up with people, so we have a little more chill and time off between planning and flying.
And it was COVID time, right?
Yeah, that was actually pretty fun, right? And so when the Dutch fell out with the COVID, so we had to pick up the mission commanders after them. So yeah, it was rough.
That's always nice. Yeah, from the Portuguese side, I think we're feeling a little bit like Stojki was saying in 2021. So organizing is always hard work, but it's been going good. We've been getting good feedback, both in the ops part and in the social part. So the hard work is paying off.
Yeah, I think so too.
Do you have already any moment during this exercise that has stood out to you the most?
Not necessarily, to be honest. I mean, from the flying part, you always get surprised by some of the things, but nothing that really stood out to me. Definitely what stood out to me was yesterday's Tiger Games when it rained all day. So that was pretty fun, but everyone was in great spirits, and I think we brought the fight to the meet. So
Tiger spirit overcomes the weather.
Every single time.
But yeah, for sure, both the aircrew dinner and the party afterward and the Tiger Games were probably the highlight. And then flying has been getting better. That's normal. We crawl, walk, run in the exercises. And I think we're in the walk part and starting to run a little bit.
I think so too, yeah.
It's good to see the cooperation and the skill level of everybody getting more familiar with everything we're doing and getting like good grades, good evaluations, good performance. It's nice to see our partners and ourselves. We can be capable enough.
So, for the first time on the podcast, I'm speaking with two F-16 pilots. However, the aircraft aren't completely the same, are they? What are the biggest differences between each other?
Well, I think the radar is probably the biggest difference. We have APG 69 V9 version, and you guys have APG 66 V2?
66 V2, yeah.
V2. So there are some, obviously, 69 is a little bit modern. So some of the stuff, including ECR, is probably a little better for us. But overall, it's still the same jet. We use different engines. So we use the Pratt & Whitney. You guys use the GE. And overall, so we bought the F-16 much later than you guys. So we bought the Block 52, which was already slightly better. However, you guys went through MLU upgrade of your jets, which added some capabilities that we still do not have, despite it being a more modern F-16. So now we are going to do an MLU on our aircraft in the next 2 years.
Nice.
So that will bring us to Block 70 V version, which should be pretty fun to fly.
I've heard some good things about the V version.
Yeah, especially the ESA radar. That's a game changer for everyone.
But yeah, mostly it's like Stojki said. We have the same engine actually, the Pratt & Whitney.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay, my bad.
But yeah, the radar makes me envious. We do have some goodies like Link 16, which for the people that don't know about it, it basically gives us more situational awareness of where everybody is in the sky. They do have some good weaponry. bombs that we would like to have. So it's a good sharing.
I think that's something, we heavily invest into standoff weaponry. So we have a lot of missiles that can go really, really far. So that's something that we're kind of proud of, I guess.
It's always good to have.
So from the outside they look alike, but from inside they have some differences, right?
They have some differences, yeah.
No, not very big, but yeah.
So from what you have seen so far, who do you think who has the best painted aircraft?
Or we do. Poland.
I'm gonna beg to differ on that.
Yeah, no, you can, obviously. Our aircraft, some of you might know, we have a little bit of story with that. So as you probably heard a couple weeks ago, a dear friend of mine, Slab, crashed during his demonstration in Radom before the Radom Air Show. And one of the surprises for that this year's Radom Air Show was a new painting of the demo aircraft. So that was the aircraft that we have on ramp here. Were supposed to be displayed for the first time during that air show. So bringing it here, kind of, it's a little bit of a tribute to Slab, and we miss him dearly. So
that's awesome. I had no clue. Really nice.
So to wrap up the episode in one word, how would you define the NATO Tiger Meet exercise?
This is my 5th Tiger Meet. So first one I went to is in Zaragoza 2015. That's when I started kind of getting to the whole Tiger thing. So we've been also to different exercises, Frisian flags, Cobra Warriors, and so on, which they are slightly more advanced in terms of, combining 5th gen and, tactical data links and all that stuff. However, the one thing that I think is the biggest and best thing about the Tiger Meet is the camaraderie. So, it's easy to talk about going to war with NATO partners. We all have the same standards. We all have the same doctrine, same documents that we fly on. But imagine not ever meeting the people that you have to go to war with, and never, first time seeing them on mission planning day one of the war. You have no idea. Like, can I trust this guy? Does he know what he's doing? Can I trust that, whenever he's flying OCA or AI, that he's going to do his job properly so we all survive this mission? So having to, getting to meet all of those people every year, you see, new ones coming in, old ones going to, higher positions, but actually having not only the camaraderie, but also an assessment of each other's capabilities, I think is the biggest force multiplier you can have. It's much easier or much harder, no matter, depend how you look at it, to give your life for someone if you know him, dude. If you know what he's capable. And I think that is the biggest thing about Tiger Meet. Flying is very important, but the camaraderie, getting to just talk to people,
to build trust.
Exactly. That's the only thing, because Article 5, Article 4 won't mean anything unless there's will to do those things. And that's how you secure that will. You get to have people talk to you, like, oh, those guys are actually cool. So
I can't add anything to that. He summarized it perfectly. The feeling of being here, you feel the spirit in the air. You hear it when a car goes by, blasting music, happy faces, and people are working hard, but still the faces, the spirit, it's all there. It's been going great.
Thanks to both for your time, and have a safe flights. And to everyone listening, see you on the next episode.